Warning! Brightside Masks RPG contains content that is not suitable for younger audiences and might be triggering to some, including strong language, violence and gore, and mature and sensitive topics. Please review the on-screen warnings before joining the show.
So, we've returned exactly where we left off, with Wyatt bouncing down the stairs, presenting this horrifyingly familiar object. What do you do?
Wyatt? Where did you find that?
Well, Wyatt looks at Dr. Cosmo. My dad's room. It's a little off limits, but Josie was there first, so Josie's just like, what? Wyatt? What?
Did you guys touch it?
Yeah, I think that's what messed us up.
God.
Oh, don't open it! Don't open it!
You opened this artifact.
It was just so tempting!
So how does the artifact look?
It's dimmer. A lot dimmer. It doesn't really glow. It seems to be kind of dead. It's in, like, pretty good condition, but, like, it's just not as bright.
Mari kind of looks at it for a second and just kind of, like, turns it around a couple times and is like, there's another one?
There's more.
I'm gonna roll to see if there are any ghosts in this.
Yeah! Go for it! Solid 11, let's go!
Jesus Christ, Amari. Yeah, no, Amari quickly takes the, takes the artifact and, like, is looking down and, like, trying to reach in to see, like, just what they can find, if anything. Looks dim, but Amari still just isn't sure. Amari reaches out and finds a voice. Hey, do you know where you are?
No, I don't know where I am. I haven't for a pretty long time.
Oh, okay. What do you remember last?
I was working for... I can't remember the name. It was a lab and we were tampering with some sort of gem we probably shouldn't have. Someone said it was too dangerous and stopped the operation, but the doctor said keep going anyway.
Okay, where were you last before ending up in here?
I can't remember. I know it wasn't... I left Earth.
Okay. Do you know... Amari, like, kind of struggles to recount the names for a second. Wyatt and Josie?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you know about the gem, like, that lab you said they were messing with? Like, what's that about?
Yeah, we thought it was alien. We thought maybe it needed to be destroyed because it seemed to be picking up a dangerous power source, a harmful power source, you know? We just couldn't figure out exactly what it was, and I think I know now.
Yeah, it was probably one of these. I could probably take it back to Earth with Cosmo's permission, but I mean, I need to take it back anyways, because what even is another one doing here? Okay, yeah, I'm sorry I'm dumping this salt on you, but I'm probably gonna try and take it back.
Well, whatever you do, you gotta get us out before you destroy it.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I probably should have asked this before I started interrogating you, but what's your name?
It's... Desmond.
Thanks, Desmond. And with that, Amari cuts their connection to the spirit gem.
And you can just do that. You can just talk to ghosts and stuff. Damn.
Oh no! Not ghosts! Wyatt hides behind Newbie.
You know, it wasn't like scary. It was just kind of a guy in there alone. What's he even doing up here? I'm so confused.
He's a little out of on the wrong planet. He's in, like,
It's a little out of this world.
Yeah, you think, Sam?
oh wait, if he doesn't know Wyatt and Josie, like, what?
I mean, he must have been over the moon to talk to you.
Is this really the time? Yeah. Amari just kind of like stares down at the artifact for a second, like contemplating, kind of glances over to Cosmo. How's she like dealing? Like what's her reaction to all this?
Cosmo's just like curious, but also like there's like a weird expression of like hurt in a way. That's the best way I can describe it, like a distant hurt.
Alright. Amari, do you mind if I speak to you alone?
Oh, the dreaded adult asking you to speak alone. Yeah, that's... Okay. Amari like looks over at Sam and Toby and everyone. Is just like, oh, I'll be back in a minute. They head out with Cosmo.
Have fun.
Y'all are chilling outside. It's really pretty. Lots of rainbows, lots of pink, lots of sparkles. This planet is just oddly wonderful.
I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I'm sorry if you get tangled up into any of my messes now.
Well, quite frankly, I'm glad I wasn't pulled aside for a lecture. You're welcome. It isn't. I don't want to say it's nothing, but I don't know. I could have really easily just messed it up, and those two wouldn't be here if I had, and I don't really want to think about, what would have happened if I did, but I didn't, and I don't know how you would have reacted, whether or not you would have thought I was actively trying to do something against you.
You're on a good path. Things will get better. It takes time. I just wanted to take a moment to explain something to you. It might help you. That kid's dad, his name's William. Well, I loved him a lot, and I would travel across the cosmos just to see him. He's been missing for quite some time, and basically been my mission to find him. But the further I go, the more I find evidence. I really don't know how far he's gone or why he's left. Even if I fail that mission, I'm still gonna be there for the kids, and I think I'm going to bring them back to Earth. Do you think they'll do all right?
Amari, like, sort of thinks on that for a second, like, pretty genuinely. Yeah. I mean, if we're going back to Halcyon City, then, I mean, there's plenty of different aliens that come from different places that will, situate themselves in the cities, and, I mean, it's getting more and more common, I think. I think those two would do fine in Earth. I mean, it takes some getting used to, sure, but they do fine, like, in a place like, I don't know, where we go, like Brightside.
Yeah, I just can't trust them in this house anymore, clearly.
Well, I mean, if they're going to cause trouble, then might as well do it on Earth, in the Villain Reform School, where kids are known for causing trouble.
Yeah, and they sure do. They really do. They're just like their dad. They've got good heads on their shoulders. This planet is so different. I feel like the experience will do them good. Just so maybe they can have a choice in the future. Because, right now, it's looking bad for them. I can't leave them here all the time, but I can't leave Earth either. It's been hard. That's the hero life. It's choosing between yourself and everyone else. I'm still trying to find that medium. Sometimes it just helps to talk from one hero to another. Nudges you, playfully.
Mari, like, doesn't know how to respond, so it just, like, stands still for a moment, and she's just like, no, I think that it'd be a good experience, that they would fit in, like, over time, not overnight, but yeah, Halcyon is definitely just a lot of meshes of different people, souls, creatures, a lot of souls. I sort of came to Halcyon for the same reason, because there's just a lot of different kinds of people here.
I'm not from Halcyon either.
It's definitely different here and all. It's confusing. And as soon as I did, like, one thing that, like, protected a friend from danger, they're like, oh, you're a hero, and that seems like a title that, like, shouldn't be thrown around. I guess it's part of maybe the culture to be like, hey, yeah, no, you're a hero, you've got powers, you saved the day, and I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
You are. I just came out of nowhere and you changed everything. For a while, I thought I lost everyone. I thought I lost my family. I was so frustrated. I kept looking for their father because I figured he was the only one that could fix this, and eventually you just have to learn to find help elsewhere.
Yeah, and this was pretty wild for you to come to my house, ask me personally to come help you with the whole thing, and I got to bring some of my classmates, and I don't know whether or not any of them have ever been to space. I sure haven't. I got to bring my siblings here, and God, I still gotta go to the school the next day. I still gotta... Jeez. This is only the beginning, isn't it?
I know, they're wild times. I miss them. Enjoy them. It only gets worse from here. It goes from end of the world, oh, I had a bad hair day, to end of the world, actually end of the world, real quick.
Oh, God. Oh, hey, can I hold on to this for a bit? Like, Amari chose the artifact that they've just been kind of holding on to this most of the time, and they're like, I, want to bring it back down to Earth if I can.
No, it's alright. Keep that artifact safe. I'd bring it to Reef as soon as possible. And I believe you've earned this!
Dr. Cosmo hands you this cute little archipelago pin.
Amari just, like, looks a little bit, like, taken aback. She's just like, what? Okay. Thank you.
We've got our eyes on you, to say the least. And if you ever need us, all you've got to do is pull the pin out.
Huh. Alright. Amari, like, kind of slips the pin into their pocket and, looks back up to Cosmo. Thank you, so, do you know where, what was his name? William got the artifact in the first place? As far as we knew, there was only one.
No, I don't.
Do you know anything about the gemstones in general? Like, the ones that Wyatt and Josie have? This seemed to be a lot more than at least I know of.
The gems are confusing. Honestly, my best advice to you is to stay as far away from them as possible. There's a lot going on behind the scenes with them, and I don't think I can give you as much information as I'd like to. Just know they're alien and should not be tampered with. And you humans always tamper with them!
Yeah, that's humans for you.
I know. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. I know I promised you space, and here it is, so... I know it's new and exciting. Whenever you're ready to return, I'll be waiting.
Yeah, I think I'll be ready in a bit. I just kind of want to let everybody else, you know, get their fill and whatnot. I'll be heading off. Thank you. And for what it's worth, I'm glad I could help.
So, back inside, Josie gets in the middle of y'all, and she's like, alright, Cosmo's distracted. We need to go upstairs fast.
Wait, why?
Something's going on and they're not telling us.
I mean, we're not doing anything else, I guess. It might be fun just to kind of like snoop around and see if we can find anything. How many bags do you think we need?
Not much. We'll need someone to stand guard, though. Cosmo can't find out that we're up there.
Nico and Cameron probably are like, guard duty, yeah! And like, Nico runs out, like, takes a stance. Cameron's just sort of like,
You guys aren't worried that, like, you just came back to your bodies and, like, you have your souls back in your bodies, and you're not worried about going upstairs to things that might take your soul again?
Absolutely not! Wyatt is proud.
I don't know. I'm still not so sure this is a great idea. Like, there's probably a good reason why you're not supposed to go up there.
Listen, there's stuff in that lab that... Okay. This is about my dad. There's definitely something going on, and I'm not going to rest.
I'm gonna tell him off here. I'm gonna be like, no, you guys need to stay down here. I'm gonna roll to provoke.
yikes! Well, try me. There's your potential, you goblin.
I've been going up there for a long time. Like, months. I've been looking at his stuff. I'm not stupid. I'm actually probably smarter than he is, and I think I've figured out what's going on, and it can mean bad things for your planet, so you might want to know about it.
Fine, whatever. Lose your soul again. I don't care. Maybe Amari can fix you.
So then, Oliver stays behind like a piss baby. So you guys, as in Sam, Toby, Wyatt, Josie, and Newbie, ascend the stairs
And open a very scary looking door. It has locks and passcodes.
Alright, this looks like it's locked. I think I can maybe like knock it down if I roll like to like use my super strength.
Use me, like battering ram, like just like literally just like like with my body.
That's a good idea.
No, Josie knows the codes! You don't have to be barbarians! It's not D&D!
So y'all enter. It's a wreck! The only light are coming from computer screens and like a slit where the curtains are letting in light from outside from my window, and like a couple of lamps here and there. It's destroyed.
I think your dad might have been a villain.
Josie gives you like a sidewards glance and she's like,
Well, I don't think he was in the beginning. So yeah, Sam, you walk into the room and you feel this strange sense about you. It's that lurch you get of, ugh, I think I'm gonna throw up. But it goes away, and the Tarquin's voice rings in your head.
Interesting. It seems there's something in this room that is familiar to me. If you find it, you need to destroy it.
Oh? And why would I want to destroy it? I mean, you seem kind of afraid of it. Maybe I want to keep it. Maybe it'll come in handy.
No! Destroy it!
Give me one good reason to do so.
You have to trust me. If you care about others, you will destroy it.
Oh, so now you care about my friends. Why would you do that? I mean, that seems kind of out of character for you. Now I'm really interested.
Because I need them. If you destroy them now, I can't use them.
I guess that makes sense. I'll trust you for now.
Ah, newbie. You look at that computer screen, and it is like a text you have never read before. It is like a language you completely don't know, and it's frustrating. Like, you know a lot. You know a lot of languages, but this one, you don't.
Hey, this might seem random. I had this piece of paper from, like, the lab of my dad's. Check this out real quick. Okay, like, look, this is like, here, have this thing. It looks really, yeah.
Newbie, you get this sheet of paper that is literally how to decode this language into one that you can understand. Language acquired. You can understand Phytopian. Great. Fantastic. Now I can show you what's on the computer.
So Newbie's the only one that can read it, and Newbie terribly, awfully describes what's on the screen. There's a vessel that's missing a power source. There's another screen with a location of Earth being pinged on a map. And the last screen is about power gems, but it's hard to make out what it means.
Sam sweats a little as he's hearing Newbie describe all this.
That's really weird. And they just had this. They just had this in their basement. And a whole ass alien language. Okay. Gonna have to talk with them later. That's great.
I'm just gonna put this out there, newbie. This note you can read as well. I'll get this precious information into your grubby raccoon hands. Meanwhile, you just see, like, Wyatt tiptoeing over everything so, like, delicately, almost like a cat trying to avoid objects on the floor.
So, like, yeah, this looks bad. This looks really bad. But I promise my dad's not a bad guy.
Yeah. So where do you think they found the artifact?
It was over here. They plugged it into this machine thing. It was making a bad noise. Then we unplugged it and opened it up and we died! Well, I mean, we didn't die, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, don't do that again. If anything, you guys should be, like, really, really extra careful not to have the... Where's the artifact again?
Amari has it. So Newbie finishes reading the note, and then he's like, I'm just not gonna share anything, and tucks it into his pocket.
Can I check out this picture of... Is this a family photo on the desk?
Oh, I can show everybody that. Hold on.
Staring at the family photo, kind of like... Oh, hi. This used to be happy, huh?
Guys, a little...
So I see this thing on the floor, and I kind of like, where I'm hovering here, I want to take a look at it.
Sure. It's a blueprint of, like, a case to an artifact, it seems.
Can I take it?
Sure, free game?
Yeah, good. So then Sam looks up and, like, looks at, like, the massive thing up there, the whale-looking thing hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, that thing? Oh, I don't want to know. I don't even know how it even got that thing up here. Hold on, wait a second! Yeah, that thing's definitely cursed, I think. I mean, it looks cool. Okay, I've been trying to figure this out, and yeah, this thing was his main project. I think he refurbished it, brought it up here piece by piece, put it back together.
Oh, wow. So, like, he made this himself?
No, he found it. That's why I'm concerned, because he found it on Earth. Yeah, hi Sam. Your head starts hurting pretty bad when you come this way, just warning you.
Okay. Alright, so I see this book on the floor, and I'm gonna pick it up. Can I get more information about it?
All the pages are torn out. It's just the outside of the book, really. That's all that's left.
Great. Does it still hurt as I move closer?
Yep. More and more pain.
Gotcha, so it wasn't the book. Alright, so I have like, so Sam just inching closer and closer his way to the desk, wincing as he kind of like peers into like the drawer, and like you're like really kind of like pushing forward, and onwards.
You finally make your way, and the drawer's already open. There's an inkwell that's spilled. There's something a little horrifying in the drawer.
Oh. Ah.
What do you do?
I have to pick it up.
You can!
I can roll, try and speak to the Tarquin to get more info, just to know, like, why my head feels like it's about to explode and why it's afraid of the stone.
I would say provoke would make the most sense, yeah? Provoke the Tarquin.
Cool. There's like that little lasso in your brain, and you're like, get down here, and he's like, ah. And he comes. He sounds disgruntled, distressed. Not a happy camper at the moment.
What? Why are you calling on me? I told you what to do.
I know. But I mean, if I have to destroy it, I have to touch it, right? Would it hurt?
Yes, most certainly.
Okay. Kinda sounds like you're scared me to do that.
Just get rid of it as soon as possible.
I think I like it better when you're scared. I think I'm just gonna keep it with me for good keeping, just in case you get out of line.
No, you idiot! Don't do that!
It's cute how you think you can boss me around.
Destroy it now!
If I destroy the stone now, you'll just destroy everyone else later, right? You'll use them to your advantage. I mean, this way, I have a bargaining chip. I can use it. If you do anything that I don't like, step any foot out of line, I think this could come in handy. See how you don't seem to like it. Even me just holding it or getting near it seems to cause you pain. I'm not gonna let you do anything bad to my friends or anyone else, no matter the cost.
Sam, do not make me interfere!
Hey, Sam, you good, man? What's over here?
Oh yeah, I'm good. There's a nice little gem in here that the Tarquin seems to be scared of.
Oh?
And he wants me to destroy it, but I don't know. I don't think I will. Seems like a good thing if the Tarquin's afraid of it.
I mean, fair. You can have something to freak it out with. Unless it's like dangerous to you. Like, I can pick it up here quick. Here, like, let me see it.
Don't let him touch it if you care about him!
How do I know you're telling the truth? I mean, really, I think you're just scared. You give me no reason to trust you. Is there anything I can, like, roll to see if the Tarquin is telling the truth? I don't trust the Tarquin. Like, I feel like the Tarquin will do, like, anything to, like, get me to, like, not prevent it from being harmed. And so, like, is there anything that I can, like, sense whether or not it really is as bad as the Tarquin thinks?
Yeah, you're gonna roll to provoke, but
Yeah.
I can't even tell you the weight of this roll.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll.
I mean, if you just fuck it up, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'll grab it and then I'll die. It's fine. GG.
Toby dies, clickbait.
No, clickbait.
Guess Toby doesn't die.
Damn.
Toby dies. The clickbait is debatable.
So the Tarquin, you can feel it with your whole body. It's being honest, completely honest, and actually has your interest above its own.
Maybe you're telling the truth. Kind of weird that you're telling the truth, but I guess I'll trust you for now. Alright, guess it's time to destroy it. No, Toby, don't worry. I'll get it.
Alright.
Crisis averted!
I mean, maybe. Do I need to roll for this?
I would say, yeah, you're gonna use your free because it's your strength. Or optionally, you can mark your doom track and do it.
If I do mark my doom track, I'm just gonna get, like, quickly, progressively worse, and we're gonna have Sam in a lot of trouble really quickly. So I think for now, I'm just gonna roll the freak.
Yeah! So you take this cursed thing and you obliterate it. It's dust. You crunch to this thing hardcore.
Good. I'll let this be your first lesson that you can trust me.
Yeah, Might be the only time I can trust you. This time, you proved to be a bit helpful. I know it crushed it to dust, but are there, like, any, like, shards left that I can kind of, like, take with me of the broken gem, just in case?
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. You have blueprints and fragments.
God fucking damn it. Okay, great. So, fantastic. Josie saw that! What did you do?
Oh, well, you see, there was like this thing that was like this pain in my body, and this voice inside my head was telling me that I should go to it and destroy it. So I had to walk up to it, and at first I didn't believe the voice. Like I thought the voice was just telling me like to destroy it because it didn't like it. So instead, I like was like, well, maybe I shouldn't. But then like I found out by like soul searching a bit deeper that it was telling me the truth, and so I just took it and I crushed it to dust because I like crushing things.
Please don't make that a habit. I mean, I know that's like that's kind of like this is the second time you're like breaking a rock that might be like potentially dangerous and stuff. And like I understand that it might be like a bad, but I mean, like I feel like we should at least give it a little more thought or just not do that.
I think you're right, but I don't know. The Tarquin just seemed really scared and hesitant to go by it, and I don't know. There's something just strange about that. If the Tarquin is scared of it, I think that means that, like, if it is really bad, which I think it really is, what could be worse than the Tarquin? I guess if it was worse than the Tarquin, it's good I destroyed it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll try and do better next time and not destroy things, even though it's fun. But yeah, sorry.
I don't trust the gem in your head, but I trust you. And if you made the right call, then you made the right call. So okay, it's cool.
Yeah, it came from Earth. And I can't put my finger on why it would need to be here. Why everything seems to be pointing to Earth, yet everything's here. I don't think he hated Earth. I don't think Earth did anything wrong to us. I mean, if anything, it brought us all kinds of cool tech, and we have a lot of our stuff based off yours. There's no reason for us to be doing stuff behind Earth's back, but this seems very behind Earth's back, and Cosmo won't talk about it.
I was just kind of joking earlier about him being like the villain and stuff. I mean, this could just be like a misunderstanding here, right?
Then why would he endanger us?
I mean, have you ever found or heard anything like that would lead you to believe that?
Not really. It sounds kind of stupid, but I didn't pay attention. Like, he would come up here for hours, and it was sort of like, Dad's working, leave him alone. I didn't see things go in or out, and I came up here after he'd gone and kind of started taking up research on my own. Honestly, I'm not doing that great of a job. He's left a mess. It's hard not to move too much. I guess I don't want Cosmo to know I'm up here doing my own investigation. From what I understand, that artifact powers some sort of vessel. Something that's from Earth. Something that I don't know should be here.
Then that just means this is the same kind of artifact and it's got to be from Earth again.
Newbie confirms that, saying how he found Earth coordinates. There are coordinates that you found on the note. You also have a lot of tech. You could always plug that in and be like, where is that on Earth? 2 words, my friend. Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, good God.
I sure hope it does.
Mariana Trench? Oh, yeah, I sure hope it does.
Do the coordinates mean anything to you? I checked them once and it just was like kind of middle of nowhere. And the newbie's like, nope. I don't know what you're talking about. Probably don't have a lot of time, so...
True, we should probably get back downstairs before Cosmo kills us. Let's leave.
You coming, Josie, or what? Josie's like staring up at the scary thing and like shakes her head like, yeah, I'm coming. Nico's kind of looking at their fridge and opening the door, and it like does that cool futuristic like steam open, and then the door's open, and then he closes it, and then he opens it, and he's like, oh my god, this is so cool!
Is he always like this?
Unfortunately. Look at this food! It's so weird!
Gosh, I'm an only child, so I guess I've never really had a sibling. What's it like?
It's pretty new to me, too. It's nice. I mean, I've always got someone to talk to, someone to bother. Amari's my favorite one to pick on. What? What about me? Nah.
That sounds like it's a lot of fun. I loved the costume thing that you guys did on Halloween. That was that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we always do trio things. It's kind of our thing.
Yeah, it worked really well. I'm in the cosplay club, and I don't know if you noticed my Cosmo cosplay, but
I didn't really think of it as cosplay, but I guess it is. I would probably cosplay a lot more if I wasn't so engulfed in my studies. I'm just very busy.
Seeing Nico playing Space Invaders in his room. Like, ah, yes, research. I'm just so busy.
I'm sure you are. I remembered something about you studying space.
Heck yeah! Oh, gonna have this internship with Hive. It's gonna be huge. This is a big step. I could totally put this on my resume. Like, I opened a space fridge.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed that, Dr. Cosmo didn't really take us to space. Like, kind of wanted to, experience zero gravity and all that.
Yeah, I guess it's like too dangerous to float around.
But Dr. Cosmo has a spaceship, and we totally could have used that instead of just, teleporting here.
Yeah, I think she only uses it for emergencies. I don't read every comic.
Yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Hey, wait a sec. We're the no powers kids. Oh my god, dude. I've been dying for someone to vent with other than Cameron. Cameron doesn't care.
I mean, I'm all ears.
It's like, okay, I'm really happy for Amari. This is awesome. Amari gets to do hero things. But there was like that tiny little sprinkle on my cupcake. That's like, why can't that be me? Why can't I be a hero and have cool powers and stuff, man? It just sort of sucks.
I can't imagine anybody's gone without wishing once in a while that they could have powers. But, I mean, just about any hero in interviews, they're like, I don't know, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
I don't know, my mom always said that everybody's got a superpower just because, yours is knowing things about space and not shooting fire out of your hands doesn't make it any less special.
Yeah. You got a point. It's just kind of like, sibling jealousy, I guess. But I totally support them and stuff. Like, don't tell them, but I'm working on something that could help them with their powers and stuff. Like, I might even make them a cool super suit or something to enhance them. I could be the guy in the chair, man. It'd be so cool.
Be a lot safer that way, too.
Yeah, that'd make Amari happy. Amari's always like, oh, it's too dangerous. It's too scary, and I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Amari's a good sibling. Sometimes I wish I had somebody that I could count on like that.
And then Nico goes up to the window to see what Amari's doing. Definitely putting handprints on the windows. Do you see your dumb brother, Amari?
As Amari's walking out, Amari does see Nico pressed up against the glass they assume is glass and, waves over kind of sheepishly. Walks inside and turns the corner.
What did Dr. Cosmo give you? What did Dr. Cosmo give you? I saw it. I saw her give you something. What is it? I'm so curious. It's gonna kill me.
Hold on. Amari goes into their pocket and takes out the pin. So, Dr. Cosmo gave this pin to me, and it's something to do with the archipelago, I think. She just said press it or something whenever there's danger.
Oh my god!
Seriously? That's kind of a big deal. Like, they only give those out to people that they are thinking of recruiting or, that they really, really trust.
What? Really?
Dude, Amari, I know what I want for my birthday!
Holding it, trying to hold it out of reach of Nico, but, isn't nearly tall enough to, his grass is
Yo, Amari, what you got? What? Wait, you got a, oh my god, you got her pin? How?
She gave it to me? I mean, I didn't know it was that much of a big deal, or should I be making a big... I don't know. I'm gonna be real, I don't really want to get recruited onto the archipelago, if that's what you actually meant.
It just means they trust you. It's like, oh my god.
What were you guys doing upstairs?
Nothing! I was just showing them how far I could jump, because I'm literally made of springs. I bet them I could jump from the top of the stairs, and the raccoon said I couldn't. So then I did. Is Cosmo out there still?
Yeah.
I'll probably go talk to her. She's probably got a million questions, and she's probably gonna take my head off. If that happens, I'll be fine.
Oh, wait, no, you're a robot. That could just happen.
We can?
Yeah, we should try it now.
Yeah, I narrowly escaped death once today, and I'm feeling a little less confident than usual, so maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we'll be heading back soon. Oh, and, Wyatt and Josie, you guys, I think you'll be coming back to Earth with us. At least that's what Cosmo told me.
What? We're going to Earth? Man, I have so much stuff to pack up!
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you're gonna come to the same school as us. I suggested it, and I mean, I think that'd be pretty neat.
That'd be so cool. I'd be like the coolest. They could be like, wow, Wyatt, you are a true Earthling. And I could be like, yes, I am. I am the Earthling. Ooh, it has a nice ring. I like it. I'm excited. I really hope.
You're not like a villain or nothing, but like literally they're just teaching everybody how to be like better heroes and stuff. So like honestly, you could probably end up like a hero just like Cosmo, man.
Cool.
If we have free time, you know, between school, I could always take you guys, show you around the bay if Cosmo's not already doing it.
That'd be great. It's been pretty lonely ever since we moved here.
Dude, there's plenty of Earthlings and otherwise at the school and stuff you could be friends with, including us, man.
Bart smiles so bright, his cheeks light up.
Alright, if everyone's okay with it to trip over, everyone want to go back to Earth?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I never want to go, but it must bring back the knowledge I've gathered. I'll do the right thing. God, Mom and Dad are never gonna hear the end of this. It's not even from us.
Well, I mean, at least they had some quiet while we were gone.
Yeah, they probably enjoyed the quiet from Nico's nonsense.
Why are you talking like I'm not right here, guys?
Oh, we know you're here. That's why we said it.
The scene opens up to Aegis Space Center. It is this secret agent-esque building. It has lots of dull grays and browns. It just looks so, like, modern, I guess, with, like, the glass roof and everything. Everything is just so secret spy-esque. As soon as you walk in, there's a big old detector, and there's a lot of different agents around. Nobody doesn't not wear sunglasses 24/7. This is where Lucid lives. So it's after school one day, Lucid decides to just go straight home for once. Cut the shenanigans and go home. Lucid steps to the door, and they go through their whole routine where they have to stand there with their arms out like they're going through an airport with this scanner. The scanner goes ding and says Lucid's full name and like basically all of these random facts like their blood type and all of this random stuff, and it's just this automated annoying voice, and Lucid looks absolutely thrilled. And they step through and they meet this man.
Oh, what's up, Valentine?
Lucid, please don't refer to me like that. I was Brightside.
Shitty as usual.
Mm-hmm. Your academics... He's holding a piece of paper and he's looking down. Your academics are lacking. We're gonna have to ask you to step up your game.
Why should I? Like, literally, what's the point of school? You can't really change me. Like, you realize that stupid little, like, prison of a school is gonna change me? Like, yeah, okay. It's not. Nothing's gonna change me. You can try all you want. I could pass with flying colors, but at the end of the day, I'm still Lucid, so good luck with that.
They go to walk away, and Mr. Valentine stops. No, I don't expect the school to change you. I expect it to teach you something, and if you're not going to learn, we're gonna take you out of it.
Okay, so maybe I do have some fun. Or something. There is a lot of stuff to mess up there. You strike a good bargain, Valentine. Fine. I guess I'll pay attention if that tickles your fancy.
You can't really see it, but you can pretty much feel that this man is rolling his eyes. If you're going to be a part of Aegis, you just need to put the effort forth and act like it. Right now you're acting like a child. A villainous child.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with villains? I don't think there's anything wrong.
You're acting like a childish median. How about that?
Yep, that's fine for me. Why do you guys have the most outdated comics I've ever seen in my entire life? Like, seriously, no one reads about Shrieking Nightmare anymore? They're, like, dead!
Valentine's probably rolling his eyes again. Lucid, please just go to your room.
Oh, no. I have to also step on your holographic rugs, since those are so important. Literally, what is wrong with you people? Like, y'all prioritize holographic rugs instead of, like, I don't know, fixing the city or something important like that. I don't know. You guys are dumb. I don't want to be a part of your dumb stuff. But I don't really have a choice right now, so you're lucky that I'm desperate.
Lucid points. Valentine doesn't say anything else at this point, but then Lucid stops in their tracks, and their expression sort of falls. They come over, reluctantly.
Actually, I need a favor.
Valentine, like, raises an eyebrow and looks kind of confused. Like, Lucid just doesn't do that. Well, what's the favor?
Well, I think someone knows who I am. So, what do you know about Connor Nelson?
Michio is sitting in his room. He is not doing good. He's looking down at
a very tattered, broken, taped back together photo. He's curled up in a very sad fetal position in this beanbag when he hears a knock at the door. He's like instantly alert, ears up, looking over. Come in? Saturni comes in. Hey, Gio! I was just bored and like wanted to see if you're okay, cause you were really quiet yesterday and you didn't come out of your room today, so you okay? Saturni sort of sits down and hugs the Pikachu. Michio just rolls over, literally crumpling that photo to his chest. Michio seems to be struggling if he's gonna open up or not. It's okay, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I understand. It's hard. There's a lot going on and like time travel stuff, so it's okay. I mean, we could always read together or do our homework or something. Like, it's okay. Michio looks like softened at that and turns over. You say it's okay, and I want to believe you, but it's very difficult right now. You see, I remembered something. Michio looks crumbled, just not good. Saturni comes over, scoots over, like, majestically just scoots with his legs, with his butt across the floor with the stuffed animal. Like, it's wonderful. What you remember is it really bad? No, that's the problem. It's really good. Well, then why are you sad? Because I had a family, and I didn't know that for a long time, and now I just wish I didn't. Why? Family's great. Family, that's good. That's usually good, right? Not for me. I was banished from Novali by my own family. And there's these names and faces that are painful to recognize. Miminovo and Arnis. It's kind of difficult to tell because of the mask, but nice big globs of tears begin to fall. And Saturni just looks so heartbroken. Saturni only knows family as being good and is kind of just having a hard time coping with the idea that family could be bad. Saturni looks like they want to reach out and like touch Mushio, but they don't, and they stop. And Mushio just sort of sits there and uncrumbles the photo that he's had gripped in his palm and lets it sort of fall out. I starve for my siblings. I would do many things for my family, my parents, and they cast me away because of my abilities. I do not want to remember this. I wish I did not have to. That's how we learn, right? From our mistakes and like our memories, and without them, we won't be strong. Bad memories are okay. It's okay. Saturni grabs Mushio's hand. They're gone now, and so that means it's good. That means they're gone, and they're just a memory, and they can't hurt you now. And it hurts to remember, but it hurts to forget too. So don't. And I'll help you. We can make good memories. We can replace the bad ones with good. Saturni gives a hopeful smile, and Mushio sort of perks up a little at that, looking a lot more hopeful, holding Saturni's hand. Okay, I will do that. Raji comes home to her apartment, kicks off her boots, sits down her bag, sort of gives a big stretch and a yawn. Everything seems fine until she stops and realizes who else is in the apartment. This character turns around and gives Raji a very crooked smile. Hello, dear sister. Raji looks paralyzed, as if she doesn't know whether to run or attack, or she's got a stance for sure. Come, I've made tea. You can relax. I'm not going to kill you. Right. You not going to kill me. Right. Raji's pinned against the door. Sister, don't act like I'm a complete stranger. I don't know what you're after, Rex, but I'm not interested. And you need to leave now. Oh, sister, I only came to deliver a message. Or a warning, rather. What could it be this time? So you haven't seen or heard. I've been busy.
father's plans are finally in motion. No. Rex, no! Raji takes a stance. Raji looks absolutely horrified, panicked, almost begging. Rex, no. You can't. You're sick! Raji just gets away, just backs away, almost knocks over this bookcase. I just figured I'd let you know. Because it's happening, with or without you. So, if you ever change your mind, you know where I am. Raji's big sister exits. Raji sort of falls to the floor and looks over at the tea, back at the door, and just sort of curls up. Caspian, sitting chilling at the archipelago, he's sort of leaning against this counter. He's on the phone and talking to his parents. Yeah, it's going as good as it can. It's still hard to gain everyone's trust and prove my worth, but every day it's like I'm getting better and stronger, and it's a different kind of beautiful up here. You hear what sounds like Caspian's mom.
Oh, you have got to send us some of those little photos. Oh, that would just be wonderful if you could bring some sort of treasure from the surface. I'm sure everyone would love to see it.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not sure when I'm gonna have time to visit right now. It's, training's a little intense, but yeah, I have something in mind. Caspian's eyeballing this, action figure Whiplash that's wedged between books. He sort of, like, sharkily smiles. You hear Caspian's dad.
Well, son, we miss you. Hope you're doing good work and staying safe.
Yeah, I've only had a couple run-ins the past couple weeks, so I've been doing a good job, though. I mean, we got one villain detained. He looks a little embarrassed. So I'm still working on the hero thing. I'm trying, I guess that's what counts, right?
Of course, that's all that matters. Is that you're doing what you love, and that you're happy, and that you're safe, and you're doing your best.
Right. Caspian looks a little discouraged. I've got work to do. I just figured I would check in. Let you know everything's okay, and we're getting better all the time.
Alright, go and kick some tail for us.
You can just physically feel the cringe on Caspian's face, and he's just, thanks, Mom, and sort of hangs up. Miranda brought her parents to the alien park to get some fresh air, sitting below the giant tree that's sprouting from the spaceship. Yes, I made this friend, and his name's Sam, and he's, like, actually really great. He's, like, really good person, and he's just so misunderstood, and I'm just hoping I can help him out, you know, because, you know, he had the whole incident with people, like, trying to break into his house and stuff, and I could tell he was really scared, and I'm just really glad I could be there. Like, I've always wanted to be that friend, and now I can, and it's just really exciting, I guess. Sorry, I haven't stopped talking. Miranda sort of, like, shyly, like, covers her mouth, and her mom just sort of laughs, like, honey, we love listening to you. It's so good. You're doing so good. He literally, like, quite literally pinches Miranda's cheeks. We're just so proud. It's like, this is what you're meant to do. This is just what you are meant to do. You're just a hero in every sense of the word. I do my best! And I'm getting better at my powers, too. I'm learning to control them a little better so I don't, like, you know, crush things and stuff. Like, I cracked an egg this morning! You saw that? I was, like, so proud I didn't, like, crush it! Yeah, that was very impressive. Miranda's father sort of laughs and chimes in. Yeah, and it was delicious, too. Oh, Dad. And they all sort of laugh. So, I think there's gonna be a field trip coming up soon. I've been wondering, how would you feel about that? Like, if I went away for a little while. Would you be okay? Like, would it be okay? Her father immediately is like, of course. You need to go out there. You need to go and see things. You need to go experience things. You do that while you're, you know, wheeling me around all the time. I know, but I want to help, and I love you, and I worry about you a lot. Honey, it's okay. I'll take care of your father, and I can take care of myself. So, yes, whatever is coming up, you should look forward to it. You should most certainly go. Okay, because, you know, I've always wanted to go to that theme park. Like, I think that's where we're gonna go, and I'm actually really excited because, I don't know, it'll just be a chance to be normal, I guess? class field trip stuff. I think that'll be really good for you. Luffy and Mom are in the water training. Tsunami has made a bubble above the ocean where Luffy is sitting inside, and this is sort of like one of their training practices. Now, Luffy, with all of her tiny might, literally curls up into like a tiny ball and just musters all the strength she can to warm up her body as much as she can, and the bubble begins to boil and steam. And Tsunami just sort of harshly is just like, no, not enough, not enough. Luffy just cries out, and yep, bubble pops, and Luffy goes bloop back into the water. Sort of comes up all disheveled and tired, but smiling.
I did it! I did it! I really did it!
And she swims over and hugs her mom. Tsunami rubs her cheeks with her daughter, and she's just, oh, I knew you would. I knew you would. I knew you had it in you.
I know! I don't think I've ever done that before. Wow. I'm really tired, though.
Alright, you want to try one more time? Luffy looks at Caspian. Caspian shakes his head. No. Red Spark shakes his head. Yes. Luffy looks back at Tsunami.
Yeah. I can do it. I know I can.
Caspian sulks and looks at Red Spark and sort of gives him, like, a very attitude-y glare before, like, stepping away a little bit. Luffy gets back into a bubble. Tsunami sort of raises her up. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Now Luffy is gonna try and freeze the water, doing the same thing, except instead of bringing her body in, she pushes her body out. This time it is definitely not as effective. It doesn't have too much visible change, even though it looks like she's exerting a lot of energy. That's not enough, Luffy! Keep trying! Keeps ordering Luffy, until Caspian finally snaps and he's like, alright, that's enough! Make it stop! The bubble pops, Luffy falls, and just sort of sinks to a point that everyone's concerned. Caspian dives in and grabs Luffy, stands her up, brings her back to her senses. She seems very dazed. Luffy, when you know you're reaching your limit, you have to stop, cause they won't. They won't stop. You gotta know your limits, or you're gonna push yourself too hard.
I know. I'm sorry. I just want to do it. I just want to be able to do it.
Honey, it's okay. Mommy hard on you, so you will be able to someday. And you're doing great. But you need to get some rest for now. We'll try again later. No! Not later! Not at all! Tsunami takes a step back. Like, Caspian doesn't do that. No. He looks a little less brave. No. I won't let you... I won't watch you do this to her. She needs genuine rest. She won't do any good if she's completely worn out. You realize that, right? Red Spark steps forward. Tsunami looks very horrifically ashamed. Caspian, know your place. Caspian squints. Oh, I know my place. And I'm taking care of my sister. And he just scoops up Luffy and takes her away. Cosmo opens up a big, mystical portal with stardust, and it's all peachy and purple and beautiful, and you all go zip, zam, zoom, and she's gonna drop you right in front of the archipelago hideout. And it's not good.
I figured this place was safe. Is it not safe? What is going on?
Tsunami is like just shaking, crying. Where have you been? Home. Family business. What's going on? Umiko, if you were here, you wouldn't have known. We needed you. We needed all of you. Luffy's gone. I lost her. I lost her again. I was too late.
Should we even allow the timeline to unfold?
She's not getting hurt. I'm not allowing that.
What would happen if I stab myself with this? Look at the Tarquin pulling at the corruption stuff.
You won't!
Try me.